But look, we're rejecting off that 9 EMA. Look, it tried to bounce up there. As soon as it got to the 9 EMA, yanked back down. A decent wick. And look at this. 800,000 shares traded. And look at the candle. It's nothing but a wick with a little body off of 800,000 shares traded. So it took 800,000 shares to save this thing. So whenever this HOPIUM and these dip buyers and these people that think the bottoms are in finally feel enough pain and stop trying to buy this dip, or think the bottoms are in, that's when you're going to really see the bottom fall out the whole market. Right now, there hasn't been enough capitulation. You still got people holding on, hoping and praying that the bottoms are in. But as you've heard me say in previous videos, hoping and praying is not a valid thesis. Not to say that hoping and praying isn't good, but because obviously I'm not an atheist or nothing like that. Hoping and praying is good, but when we're talking about the stock market, hoping and praying is not a valid thesis, bro. And again, damn, you seen all those red prints? And again, that's why, even though my long-term thesis on a higher time frame is bearish, I must remain neutral intraday, because I'm not married to either direction, and I'm definitely not married to any stock. You don't want to be falling in love with any particular stock or anything, bro. These are just trading instruments. That's it. But do you think any one of these stocks or underlyings are falling in love with you? Well, I can tell you, if you ever took a loss, that motherfucker cheating on your ass. So that's how you know any stock or underlying isn't married to you. Therefore, you shouldn't be married to any stock or underlying or particular bias. Now, I mean, I can go ahead and get out the markets and be done for the day. Like, you feel me? What time is it? 11 o'clock? 11:22? I mean, I'll give it till lunchtime. But what I'm seeing here is, I feel like we still have room to run to the downside based on the Qs. Like, where's the red to green line on the Qs at? Yeah. Once the Qs get down here to previous close red to green line, that's when I'd be looking to go ahead and exit my position and realize my gains. Or the SPY. Look, we still have room to run down here to get to this red to green. So that's why I'm still in the position. And then take it a step further. Apple. Look how much room we have left to get down to red to green to previous close. That's where I'll be looking to scale out or just get out. And Nvidia. I'm watching Nvidia because I'm watching AMD trading it. Nvidia's way under red to green already. So Nvidia and AMD should continue to downtrend and free fall until either the Qs get the previous close and try to catch a bounce, or the SPY gets the previous close and tries to catch a bounce, or Apple gets the previous close and tries to catch a bounce. And again, man, like, I'm definitely not a pro. Don't consider myself to be one. And I said that to say that all you have to do is put in the time and grow your skills up and put in the screen time. And then while you're doing that, you are developing your skills which then allows you to go ahead and be able to create your plans and or theses and then stick to your plan. That's what you have to do. Now, see, look, you see, like AMD is trying to catch a bounce here. You know why? Because the Qs are now down here at red to green and trying to bounce off that level. That's why I said we had room to keep heading down until the Qs, the SPY or Apple hit that red to green line and start bouncing. But being that the SPY is still far away from that level and so is Apple, I feel like the Qs could possibly crack red to green, and then maybe the SPY will follow. But if that does happen and the SPY gets down to red to green, I would not be banking on the SPY also cracking red to green. Qs are red to green right now, right? They're on that level. Look, trying to bounce, and that's why you see some bounce coming into the market, right? But I feel like if the Qs don't hold up and crack, then that means that in order to see a bounce or base or reversal, the SPY has to get down to that level, which is previous close, red to green,